Good morning, gang. This is Tom here. My 3D printer, the big one came in, and I replaced the other one because I got tired of waiting for support to try and fix it. So I got another one, and I did my first print, and it came out great. So those are my two 3D printers. One's an Anycubic Photon Mono 4K. It's a smaller one, and then that's my bigger one there, the Photon Mono X. And now I can print more things. This one here, when I got it, it started printing everything good, and I printed some people on that, and that worked. And this morning I finally got a container car printed, and I cured it in my curing station here, and there's the container car. So it came out nice. And what's nice about these container cars that I designed, the roof is removable so that I can put weight in there to get the well cars weighed down the proper weight that I need. So I can stick weights inside there and then just put the roof on, and it'll fit on there. It's hard to, and then that's it. So I printed that, and I gotta make 10 of them because I have 5 well cars, and I'm going to double stack them. But I got to figure out what color to paint them, and then what kind of logo to put on them. So I'm going to have to look up some container cars online and get some ideas and see if I can get the decals to put on here and dress them up a bit. So like I got the back has a door, and so I gotta fit that in there properly. But once I get the weights in there, I can just glue that in place, and that way it won't flop around. But that's that. So I just wanted to show you, now I'm able to 3D print again, and finally got a container car that came out perfect, because the other container cars I had done on the other Photon Mono X, for some reason one end would be curved up. It never formed the whole thing properly, so that was the problematic. And the other 3D printer, when I was working with support, I kept on telling them, hey, you guys change this. Is there a firmware update? Is there a firmware update? They never would respond with an answer to that. And they kept on asking me to show them what the firmware was. So as soon as I got this one powered on, I looked at the firmware version on this guy, and it is newer than the one that I have in my closet now. So they did update the firmware, but they never told me how to get it. If I would have probably I'm going to send them an email now and see if they can get me the firmware, and I'll try and get that other one working again. And then I'll have another printer for standby in case something happens. So but at least I'm operational now, and I can make things. And I'm going to finish making these container cars. It takes about 2 hours to print one of them. And I forgot to save the file. I should have made it so that I can make 2 of them at the same time. I think I can get 2 on build plate. So it's just going to take a little time to get them done. Then I can start my subway system tunnels with the clear rosin. That should be interesting to see. So The other thing too, I learned it pays to read the directions. I never knew this, but when you're done printing, if you're not going to print anymore, remove the rosin from the bin. Don't let it sit in there. So I was letting it sit in there because I thought I was going to print something and I never got around to it. But I left that in there because I'm going to print a couple more of these today and get going with that. So that's that for today. Just a quickie here, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my 3D printing project, and we're ready to rock and roll now. So we'll see you all in the next video, and have a great day.